These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat article quote, specialists call for a review of the Iraqi financial system. Financial system and administrative system in Iraq needs to be restructured. Of course, Iraq does not need all these structural changes to reinstate their currency as the value is already in the dinar with the oil market. Building the economy will only enhance the dinar and bring the rate up even more. Frank26 says, I have a dear friend who used to be military but still works indirectly. Therefore, consider my friend to have contractual agreements. These contractual agreements are with Iraq and Vietnam. My friend calls me, says, Frank, I'm ready to expand, but my financial people are telling me, wait, there is a major financial change that's about to occur. We think it would be wise for you to just wait. You see, Iraq has a lot of dong in the reserves, and Vietnam's central bank has a lot of Iraqi dinar in the reserves. Something is happening. All right, militiaman, Iraq is ready to go international. What we're hoping and praying for is they show us Article 8 compliant exchange rate and show us new currency they're going to be using in the near future. I think those new small category notes that were printed back in 2018 need to get exposed to the world. All right, Pimpy, somebody has reached out to me and said, Pimpy, what do you think of this eBay deal? For $37, you get 5,000 dinar. 5,000 dinar is equal to what? $3.80. Don't get caught up or trapped in this kind of thing. Make sure when you're buying dinars, you're not spending a ridiculous amount of money higher than the actual value. Mark Zevia PDK says, with the extended holiday this week between now and Thursday, the indicators seem to be really coming together. We see the 1132 rate all the time behind the scenes, but the CBI has a different rate that is published. All right, Breitling says, as far as Iraq revaluing their currency, there is no more problems. If they're going to be regional, you've got to look at Iran, Saudi Arabia, all these local currencies, and you can average out the value of the currencies of the Middle East. They need to maintain that balance. Either way, it's going to be a major revaluation. Caparoni says the CBI needs to free itself, move to IMF Article 8, but in order for that to occur, they need to meet IMF compliance before they can accept Article 8. Part of that compliance is maintaining the exchange rate within 2%. Iraq has trouble doing this. Until they figure out how to make a stable exchange rate within country, I don't see them accepting obligations of Article 8. Frank26 question, what do you think the rate should be? You have to fully understand this is a Middle Eastern currency. Do you think it should have value it has now? Of course not. Saudi Arabia, what's your exchange rate to the dollar? $3 plus. UAE, what's your exchange rate to the dollar? $3 plus. Saudi Arabia, what's your exchange rate to the American dollar? $3 plus. Do you get my point? Frank goes on to say if they lift the 3 zeros, that's still not enough because that would be at a 1-to-1. They need this thing to float. In my opinion, I think the Iraqi dinar will at least come out at a 1-to-1 because that's what they say. Then I believe deep in my opinion, they're going to float this currency. That's when it's going to get tough on you. You're going to be so tempted to go to the bank and exchange everything you've got at a 1-to-1. Wouldn't you like to exchange at 2-to-1 or 3-to-1? I believe 1-to-1 is their goal, but the hard part is for you to decide if you want to exchange at the higher rate. Lastly, Militiaman says, I wrapped up this week talking about all the progress that's been made, what's been done since January. Big things like joining the World Trade Organization as an observer status, which has been ongoing since 2004. In February to August, we see that we are gearing up for full ascension to the WTO, and this is a big deal. They will be out in the world economy again and in the global financial system. My understanding is they have the security and stability in the country, enough that we can see all the countries making deals, doing things with Iraq. Iraq is going to make a lot of money once they have an Article 8 exchange rate that is required for full ascension. All of us will have a different venue in a short period of time.